everybody. How are you on this fine Tuesday? I am Coach Michelle, and guess what? I have 5 tips for you today that will help you navigate your holidays and not gain weight and potentially keep losing weight during this season that is headed our way. And the reason for today is yesterday was my daughter's 16th birthday. 2 weeks ago, my son was in town. Next week, or this weekend, is Halloween. Then we have a couple of weeks and it's Thanksgiving. And then before you know it, I think my daughter said there was like 8 weeks, 9 weeks left until Christmas. So there are some huge mistakes that we make during the holiday season that take us completely off track. And then by January 1st, we're kicking ourselves. The theme that we're going to focus on over the next month or so is really looking at how we can get through the holidays, either maintaining our current weight or losing weight. It's your choice. And really, it revolves around these 5 mistakes that you could possibly be making and how you can possibly flip those around. So, for those of you that don't know, I'm Coach Michelle, and my mission in life is to help you get below 199 on the scale and then actually stay there. Whatever your goal is, we all want to reach that Wonderland place, which is the reason for Wonderland Wellness. So, let's talk about 5 mistakes that we make and then how we can flip those and make them tips. It's also in the email this week with a little extra stuff. So if you're not on the email list, make sure that you reach out to me so we can get you on there, because I always send the people on my email list just a little extra so that they have that inside track. But the first mistake that people make during the holidays is skipping meals. Okay, so how many of us have starved all day Thanksgiving Day to sit down and eat as much as we possibly could in one meal, then imbibe on cake and cookies and crap afterwards? That is going to take you into a place of starvation, eating way too much, and in reality, by the time you're done, you're going to be sick. It is much better to not skip the meal and work your way through the day and then sit down and have a lovely balanced meal that is there in front of you, because the holidays typically have lots of amazing stuff, and eat a little bit of all of it so that you enjoy it. You don't have to count your calories. You don't have to track your macros. You don't have to eat paleo on Thanksgiving and lose weight. You don't have to be specific. The thing is, these holidays are one single day. They are not 12 days or 3 months or any of that. They are one single day each. Unless you're like me, and I will admit, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, those are both holidays to me because that's the way I grew up. So I celebrate relatively small on Christmas Eve, and can be a shit show on Christmas Day. But that's okay, because the other weeks leading up to it have nothing to do with it. I maintain balance throughout the other weeks. So skipping skipping meals in order to conserve calories is the first mistake that we make. The second mistake that we often make is when we bring something to a holiday meal, we bring the crap. Let's be honest. Nobody wants to be the one that brings the healthy thing. But by being the one that brings the healthy thing, you have something to graze on throughout the meal. Now, if you can hear my dog outside the door, many of you know my little Oscar, he's a dachshund, does not like to be very far away from me. He is kind of my hemorrhoid, my own personal dachshund hemorrhoid. And he is outside the door because he was not quick enough this morning to make it into my office. So if you hear him squeaking, just ignore. So the next thing is we think we need to eat all the good foods, but they aren't something that really lights our fire, something that we've waited all year to eat. Even on Halloween, you want to pick out all the candy, but if you must have candy on Halloween, why can't you just pick your one favorite? You know, I have a couple of favorite candies that I will occasionally eat on Halloween. I'm not feeling it this year yet. We really aren't doing Halloween yet this year because I have teenagers and the grandbaby is, a month old. So, oh, you got to sneeze. We're going to try to hold that sneeze off here. But if you pass on the good foods, nope, it's going to come. If you pass on the good foods and don't unless it's something that you've waited all year for. My grandmother used to make a chocolate cream pie every year. And to this day, even though she's long gone, I drool over the thought of a chocolate cream pie on Thanksgiving. It's not pumpkin pie, but it's what I think of and what I want. And I don't usually get it because I think I'm the only one in the house that would eat it. But if I were to go to a Thanksgiving meal and it was there, that would be my indulgence for that meal. I would be skipping all the pumpkin pie, all the cherry pie, everything. On Halloween, I love Snickers. It is like my favorite thing. Love them, love them. I would have a Snickers. So, pass on the things that are good and indulge in something that really is something that you really love. The next thing is we think that we need to imbibe in all the adult beverages. I realize that the holidays are a time of celebration, and although I don't really drink anymore, liquid calories add up really, really quickly. So you want to be really, really careful about consuming a lot of adult beverages. And this is where you want to avoid cocktails with cream and sugar and other calorie busters, and then alternate between water and your adult beverage to save more calories. Now, if your indulgence is a mudslide, which has all of that stuff, the cream, the extra sugar, the whipped cream, the chocolate syrup, the whole 9 yards, then that's your indulgence. Don't drink that drink and have pie unless you're willing to deal with the consequences afterwards. Because remember, every choice that we make has a consequence. Isn't that what we teach our kids? Every single choice we make has a consequence. If you go into it believing that you have a choice, then you make that choice, you accept the consequence, and then you deal with the rebound. And my last and favorite, because I don't believe that we should punish ourselves over the holidays at all, but at the same time, doing a free-for-all at a smorgasbord is a little crazy. So if we go into it planning our seconds, it's okay to indulge moderately on the holidays. That's what the holidays are about. Unfortunately, every holiday between now and the beginning of the year is food intensive. So if you go in planning your seconds, plan to have seconds of those things that you truly love and maybe you only get once a year. There's nothing wrong with indulging in something that you only have once a year. Like in my house, I don't make stuffing and I love stuffing. So when I make stuffing on Thanksgiving and cranberry sauce, because I make both of those homemade, I always plan on seconds of those because they are like my favorite thing. That and my homemade gravy. But that's beside the point. So those are the 5 mistakes that we make. We're skipping meals. We're bringing crap to the holiday dinner instead of bringing a healthy dish. We're eating the good foods instead of eating the, oh my God, I've got to have it foods. Drinking excessive adult beverages instead of going in with a plan of alternating with water or, drinking like Sprite or ginger ale and vodka or something like that, we're indulging too much in those adult beverages, and we're going in thinking we're going to eat seconds of everything instead of planning those seconds and making our way through the holiday. So I hope as we move through this holiday that you consider these. The Happy Healthy Holidays program I have coming up that is part of the Inner Circle is going to include actually seven full tips plus daily accountability and daily motivation so that you can actually get through the holidays with a little extra support. I don't have a wait list for that yet, but if you're interested in it, if you make a comment below here, I will send you the information as we go through. You'll see some stuff coming out over the next few days that include information on getting through the holidays without gaining weight. And I know it's early, but my daughter's birthday was yesterday, and you know what? My birthday's November 16th, and I am starting this puppy a week early on November 16th because the very first thing that I am going to do is throw in a bonus that I am so excited about, and that is planning your Thanksgiving if you're the one cooking it. Now, if you're going to somebody else's house, you can actually come and plan your side dish, but I'm actually throwing in a free bonus that starts on my birthday that is I'm just totally excited about it because so many people get overwhelmed with the whole concept of planning Thanksgiving and think that they have to go vegan for Thanksgiving. I'm sorry. If you're vegan, that's great, and that's what you want to do. But I'm going with a turkey and stuffing and mashed potatoes and gravy and all of that kind of stuff. So come November 16th, this Happy Healthy Holidays is going to kick off with planning your holiday, and it's going to totally rock because it is my 50th birthday and I want to have fun that week. So we are going to have fun. So I am going to send you guys off with love and hugs, and definitely comment below. If you are in the Inner Circle, you will you'll get a separate thing, but comment below if you are ready to hit the ground running with the holidays that are coming oh so quickly and get through it without gaining weight. So, and maybe even losing. Wouldn't that be awesome? And you get to eat your pumpkin pie too. So, all right, ladies, sending you off with love and hugs. Have an amazing Tuesday, and I will see you all soon. Bye-bye.